everyone, it's Amanda from the Equestrian Index here, and we're back with Tradestand Connect for Horse of the Year Show 2025. And from now until Horse of the Year Show, which is the 8th to the 12th of October this year at the NEC, we're going to be catching up with some of the brilliant businesses that, as ever, you'll be able to come and see in the retail village. So I'm absolutely delighted to be speaking this morning to Katie Clarke, who is founder at Lite My Ride. Katie, how are you this morning?
Oh, just yeah, busy.
As ever, it's never any different. We chat year on year and it's never any different.
We do, and I cannot believe this is the third year we've done this now. It's absolutely crazy. I don't know where the time goes.
No, I know it is insane, isn't it? So, like my ride, clearly the clue is in the title. But for those people that don't know you as a business, can you tell us what it is that you do in a nutshell?
So, like my ride, we're an equestrian lighting solutions company. We've quickly established ourselves in the last 5 years since I came up with this mad idea that I was going to start an equestrian lighting business. And we basically do lights for all equestrian areas. So, if you're feeding your horse in the field, we do rechargeable portable products. We do hazard safety lights to take out in your vehicle with you. And we also do full scale properties and equestrian centres with mains lighting. So, we have got something for everyone.
Absolutely brilliant. Now, we know that your products are absolutely standout, and I think there's sort of a slight allusion to what other things you do there. So people can buy product from you to get the solution that they need, but there's a huge value added here, isn't there, in terms of your experience in the industry and what it is, and tailoring the use of those products for the individual.
Yeah, I think really the unique thing about this business is I have been riding and competing horses for the last 40 plus years, which I don't like admitting because I'm just getting old. But I've been lighting spaces for the last 27 years. So there seems to be a real connection in the equestrian world for the knowledge that we have with lighting to actually pair that with the use of the areas, because every single yard and operation that we visit is completely unique. It's different circulation, how horses are being kept and managed, and we try very hard to come up with the right solution for each individual area. So, it's really about having a look at what we're dealing with, and then we can come up with the correct solution, which hopefully fits budget and use and needs and everything else, really.
So it really is quite a special thing that you have, actually, isn't it? So you have extensive sort of equestrian knowledge, and of those facilities, but also a strong background in lighting consultancy. So it really isn't just selling products, is it? You're the specialist.
Well, specialist expert, we get called a lot of things in a day, and not all of them good, to be honest with you. But I think from a lighting point of view, we have got a lot of extensive knowledge, and more importantly, it's the experience of using these areas. And we're not in this just to sell product and make money. We're really, really invested in making the sport safer and making the environment that we're all living and working in more pleasant, which leads to better productivity and a nicer, experience for everybody, really. And horse welfare is really centre to what we're trying to achieve with this, because we need light as much as we need water to survive, and artificial lighting and getting the right artificial light is so important and all too often overlooked.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And you're taking great strides with this, aren't you? So you're working with some new partners now in order to sort of spread the message and be able to get out there and actively implement these things. So tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so we've just entered into a really, really exciting partnership with British Show Jumping, which is just fantastic. They've really, really embraced what we do as a company. And in terms, again, of making the sport safer, we've recently lit their indoor arena at the National Training Centre at British Show Jumping, which is used by lots of different people. It's used by lots of different disciplines and most of the affiliated equestrian bodies in this country as well. So they are helping us, they're supporting us with trying to get the message across and just make the sport better, really. Because again, lighting, it's something that I don't think a lot of people necessarily think about. If you've got a light up in an area, it's just a light, but actually it can be quite impactful, I guess, on lots of different areas of, what you're doing really. And obviously the sustainability and reducing carbon footprint and reducing electricity bills is a big part of what we do. And all of this goes together hand in hand. So, it's really trying to educate everybody on what is possible and what's available, and, what we can really do to help and support equestrian venues, riding schools, livery yards, anybody that owns and rides a horse, really.
Brilliant. So it really is just all encompassing, and so fantastic to see more work being done on that sustainability part as well. It's such an important thing that we all need to embrace now. We all need to be working harder about it. And brilliant to see the bodies starting to come on board with this as well and supporting you in that venture. So that's absolutely fantastic. And I know that at Horse of the Year show you have again one of the brightest stands in the retail village. So no one will be able to miss you on stand H40. But I just really want to encourage everyone to go over and see Katie and have a conversation around lighting, because it isn't just buying something to help you see on the way up to feed your horses in the dark. It's a much bigger picture, and you have all the answers for that. So I would encourage, well, I hope she's got all the answers for it. And
I
if
might
not,
have some of the answers.
she'll be sending them back to me. But do please go and visit Katie when you come along, and ask those. No question is stupid, right?
Well, it depends if it's centered around lighting or not. But no, genuinely, there are no stupid questions. And it always surprises me on a daily basis when we get emails and phone calls about, some of the things that maybe we've not all thought about. So, it's, yeah, definitely worth coming and paying us a visit. Have a drink with us. We'll have some Prosecco and some beer and different things on the stand. And yeah, we're doing things a little bit differently again this year. So just trying to keep it fresh and change it up, really.
Super stuff. Now they're definitely worth a visit if they've got prosecco and beer. So stand H40. And just as a kind of a parting thing, Katie, if there's one thing that you'd like people to take away from this chat, what would that be?
I think we're trying very hard to support the whole equestrian industry and, maybe educate and incite change really. And, we can all make a change, however big or small it is. And I guess from an electricity conservation point of view and saving carbon and being more sustainable, just switching the kettle on one less time a day. If everybody did it, it would add up to a big difference. So I think, little differences can make a big difference long term.
Absolutely. We all have our part to play, right? So stand
Yeah.
H40, go and see Katie at Light My Ride. I know, head to the website. There's a raft of information there, lightmyride.co.uk. I know you're active also on Facebook and Instagram, aren't you? So do check out the socials.
Yeah.
But yeah, can't wait to see you there again in October. It's come around so quickly. And yes, thank you very much. And we'll see you there.
Amazing. Thank you. See you soon.